Falkirk TV is proudly sponsored by GM Landscape UK.
It's been an incredible 22-month period for John McGlynn's Falkirk, with the club enjoying a meteoric rise from playoff heartbreak to League One invincibles, and now seemingly on the cusp of an incredible return to the Premiership after 15 years away. The Bairns hold an 11-point lead at the top of the William Hill Championship and know that 11 points from their next 6 matches would guarantee their passage to join Scottish football's elite next season. A win tonight against the Livingston side, who have taken 7 points from a maximum of 9 against the Bairns this season, would bring Falkirk a giant step closer to achieving this season's ultimate goal. And Livingston just opting to get a foot on the ball and try and play their way through. Heavy touch from Brandon, but he recovers well. Finlayson sends one in towards Montano, back to goal, lays it for Fraser, doesn't connect with it. Spencer doesn't either, and up claims Hogarth.
Yeah, great hands from Nicky Hogarth. That's an awkward one, it's spinning towards you. You've got some real aerial threats in there trying to put you off, but
here is Kelly. One for Fraser. Now Montano challenged by Donaldson, but Kelly comes away with it. Kelly shapes to shoot! And that was not far away.
yeah, not far away at all. Excellent strike. Thankfully, just past Nicky Hogarth's post.
Arfield. Spencer. Well thwarted by Macaulay Tate. And an arm goes up from Christian Montano. Brad Spencer goes down. Fans around us saying that he should be sent off. I have to say it was hard to see from where we were standing, but there's certainly an arm up, whether it was intentional or not. Another chance for Falkirk to add a one towards the Livingston penalty box. And it goes from Spencer, Lang's header. And it was an easy gather for Jerome Prior in the end, but that just shows the aerial threat which Falkirk possess. Here's Luke Graham. Crosses in, drops for McKeever. Now Arfield has a strike! And when Scott Arfield runs onto a ball like that, you just never know, but I think it was an offside call anyway from McKeever. Adams got in his way. Fraser into the area, on by Kelly, and caught by Hogarth.
Yeah, again, Livingston just getting the ball down that channel. Ball takes deflection, and
it's a nice pass to find Brandon. Kelly knocks it in towards the box. There's Montano, good save from Nicky Hogarth. Once again, Falkirk's number one makes a big stop, but danger still on. Here's Fraser, who loses his footing, takes a tumble and touches it out for a goal kick.
Well, we talked about Nicky Hogarth pre-match and him showcasing his saves again.
Floats one in. Montano challenging. Donaldson wins it. Out by Graham. Brought down by Arfield, who just takes a moment, picks his head up and finds Adjiman. Adjiman with space. Miller on the left, if he can find one. Adjiman strikes! And oh boy did he strike!
Alfie Adjiman with an absolute rocket from just outside the box. Prior got there just in the nick of time to palm that behind. Couldn't quite get them far enough back there.
Short it goes, Livingston playing it sharp. Kelly away from one, hangs it towards the back post, up go the heads. Drops for Wilson, who pokes it goalwards. And behind it goes. I think there were appeals for a potential handball in there. It was hard to see, but it's a Falkirk goal kick by the looks of things, or maybe a free kick in fact.
No, it just strikes Graham right in the stomach, to be honest.
Wilson can only find Henderson. Now Miller. McKeever crosses in low. And the intervention was crucial from Ryan McGowan.
Yeah, great ball across, just into the near post area. McKeever whips one in, and Alfie was arriving.
McGowan Graham's cushion header. Arfield onto Miller. Attack could be on for Falkirk. Calvin Miller strikes! And you don't mind them having a go from that range.
No, absolutely. That's what we were talking about, Sean. Just Falkirk getting more shots on target. It's a great run from McKeever to open up the space for Miller to drive into.
Can Falkirk find a chance? Can they find a goal? Miller's ball in. Yengi's header might just break in the box, and Livy sweep it away. Only as far as Nesbitt, who has a go. And again, much like Miller's earlier on, you cannot blame him for having a pop. Switches it now to Fraser. And for Yengi. Attempts to roll his man, but runs into Donaldson. Now Miller. Picks up. Players in the area. Miller still going. It's Miller! Prior doing coolly. Shouts of handball. I have to say I wasn't too sure myself. That's lovely feet from Stephen Kelly to get Livingston on their way. Pittman. Smith on the right. It's Lewis Smith. And Hogarth out to punch it away. Brandon's cross. Muirhead's header. Falkirk goal kick.
Another big save, and then a big punch from Nicky Hogarth.
Brandon into Kelly. Away by Lang. Header won by Macaulay Tate. Yengi. Shinnie wins the free kick, and it's won in a really dangerous area. Certainly goal scoring territory. Kelly shoots off the bar, and Shinnie scores. And late on at Almondvale, it looks as though Livingston have won it. It looked for half a second as though it was going to be a moment of Stephen Kelly magic. Off the bar it came, and Andrew Shinnie there to touch home. Tate. Lovely pass to find Keelan Adams. Fizzes into the box, and it's missed by Barney Stewart. That could have been the chance. Full time at the home of the Set Fair Arena, and it's a familiar old story when Falkirk play Livingston. Livingston coming out on top for the third time in 4 meetings this season. It's been one nut which Falkirk just have not been able to crack this season. Falkirk remain clear at the top, but it's only 8 points now, and Livy have a game in hand which could pull it back to 5. Of course, it's very much in Falkirk's hands, but it's a real sore one, because you know even a point in this game would have been fantastic.